Hi, Joan Hyman here. So I want to talk about the bandha, specifically Jalandhara bandha, which is known as the throat lock. And the importance of Jalandhara bandha is it actually helps the other bandhas, known as bandha and Mulabandha, to turn on. Traditionally, the bandhas are taught from the top down, and Jalandhara bandha, it's actually physical, and it's found in a lot of the asanas that we do, like bridge pose and shoulder stand. And there's a connection between the roof of the mouth and the pelvic floor. Now, Mulabandha, which is at the base of the pelvic floor, it's the most elusive, and it's not physical, so it's really found through the breath. And understanding the bandhas, it's really useful to have a pranayama practice and to also use them in postures, and especially certain postures, you can really feel all three bandhas turning on. So classically, Jalandhara bandha, especially doing pranayama, Padmasana is a great pose to teach pranayama in, because automatically you can see how my feet are hugging the hips. It creates this deep hugging in of the outer hips. And if I were to take my fist or even a tennis ball and lift, it's not the chin dropping to the chest, it's the top of the sternum lifting, and the sides of the throat go back. So there's actually some space here, just like you would find in shoulder stand and bridge. Okay, so this is a more extreme version of Jalandhara bandha, but it acts as a container and it keeps the breath inwards. Now, when we're tossing our head back like this, we're actually losing energy. And part of the work of what the bandhas do is their valves, and they really help to contain the energy, you can call it prana, as you practice, and you move from posture to posture. I find most people get tired in their asana practice because they're not using their breath correctly and they're not using their bandhas. I think one of the most classic poses to understand all three bandhas too is Janju Shusasana. If you can get the heel to press at the pubic bone, you can pull the pubic bone back and keep the tailbone rooted. All right. So sometimes it's nice when you're going into the forward bends to lift the chest. However, I'm not throwing the head back. You can see how it kind of crunches the neck. But there's a feeling of that Jalandhara bandha here. And then from here I can turn on bandha, pulling the navel in. And as I fold, I want to try to keep the head right over the hips. Now, this is important. So coming out, I don't want to lead from the chin because I kind of lose that work of the bandhas. So I lead more from the top chest. And then as I pause, really feel the base of the exhale and come out slowly. And this can be done in all of your poses, especially in forward bends, like coming out of the wide-legged forward bends, Prasarita Padottanasana. People toss their head back a lot. Try to keep that containment. Okay. And in your pranayama practice, if you like, you can also take your fist, take a little ball, and practice the Jalandhara. You want to make sure the throat is soft and the tongue, and sometimes it's nice to actually press the tip of the tongue at the roof of the mouth so it really opens the upper palate. And I find, at least for me, that's also a gateway into me understanding how to apply Mulabandha as well. Mulabandha, I'll do another video about that soon, but Mulabandha is really found at the base of the exhale, and it's a quieter bandha, so you have to really be inwards and in that deep focused place. Okay? Jalandhara is the gateway into the bandhas. So we're working from the top down, from the physical to the more subtle, and from the outward to the inward. Okay, I hope this video helps, and if you have any questions, please leave your comments in the messages. Leave your message in the comments below. Namaste. Thank you.